Hello my friends and welcome to this video today. So what I am going to do today is go outside and take pictures. I want to go and visit the Canary Islands, specifically the island of Gran Canaria, which is basically the main island there, hence the name. For everyone that lives in Europe, especially in Germany, the Canary Islands are a super famous holiday destination all year round basically, but specifically in the winter month. Right now we have the middle of November and basically every other European destination, the weather isn't particularly very good, but the Canary Islands are quite far away, yet they still belong to Europe, which is amazing because you don't need any visa, stuff like that. You can just hop on an airplane and go there without any hesitation. And this island group, the Canary Islands, are basically on the west side of the African continent in the Atlantic Ocean. But as I said, they belong to Spain, so to Europe. So if you live in the US, you most likely can compare it to going in domestic travel, like to the Hawaii Islands, stuff like that. So it's pretty much the same here. And I hope we find some beautiful nature, some great weather there. But before we can head out to the airport, we first need to pack our stuff, and then I will call you back tomorrow morning when I'm actually on my way to the airport. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Stay tuned and let's go. So, and with that, another good morning. My girlfriend just dropped me off at the airport, at my local airport. I'm currently waiting for a friend of mine who joins me on this trip today to the Canary Islands. Then we head to the Seco and after that to the Canary Islands. So stay tuned and let's go. So we now headed airside finally, and you cannot see the airplane we are taking today, but it sits right behind me basically. The problem is the airplane can't even afford a paint job, so now I know at least why the flight was only 50 euros. Nonetheless, I looked the airplane up on Flight Radar 24 and actually it was first delivered in October of 1999 or 1998 better said, and this is the same month as my birthday, which is quite a coincidence. So this airplane is 26 years old at this time of recording, and as I said, it is exactly as old as me, which is quite funny.
And soon our boarding time came and went by, and a short time later we were told that the gate and the airplane had switched. Apparently the 26-year-old airplane I just talked about was broken in some way or the other, and we had to take another airplane, which caused a delay of around 40 minutes, which is honestly not too bad for an equipment change like that. The new airplane was also a Boeing 737, which was around 20 years old at the time of recording, and I've never heard of the airline. And apparently they only operate like 3 different airplanes. Nonetheless, we had our airplane and we were finally good to go.
So we just took off. I hope you can hear me. We just took off from Hanover. Flight time today will be around 5 hours to the Canary Islands. So I think it's going to be good. As I said, we have a slight delay of 40 minutes and the flight hardware, the airplane changed again. We don't fly with the 26-year-old airplane now. Rather, we fly with a decently old airplane. It's like from 2004, but yeah, something was obviously wrong with the older one. And now we have a different one. And yeah, I hope this one's going to be good. As I said, 5 hours to go, and yeah, see where that's going today. So stay tuned. So we are like 2 hours 40 minutes into this flight. We have another 2 hours to go, and then we will approach the Gran Canaria island. And yeah, I think the sun will have set by then, and we can't do much photography today, but tomorrow morning we will start off very soon. So yeah, stay tuned. Let's go along first.
So, after our initial climb phase, we started our cruise by going over Belgium, France. After that, we cruised over the north of Spain, over Lisbon in Portugal, and then we headed out over the North Atlantic Ocean again, before we started our descent into Las Palmas de Gran Canaria. And yeah, the flight was pretty uneventful, but now I show you the landing and then back to me in the live view.
So, and with that, we have finally reached the Canary Islands. As said, flight time today was around 5 hours. Sadly, the sun will set in around 20-30 minutes, something like that. So we can't do any significant landscape photography of the sunset here anymore today, but we have a few more days to come. So let's see what we can do there. Now we head to the rental car service. Hopefully we get a nice car, and after that we are off to the hotel. So yeah, stay tuned and let's go. Okay, and with that, we have finally arrived at our hotel for the night, for the next few nights actually. And yeah, so as I said today, the sun is already set. We have a few clouds, so we can't really do something like Milky Way photography, star photography, stuff like that, which is amazing out here on this island, because we have a volcano here, which goes up to like 6,000 feet, and we have beautiful views on the sky, I believe, but not today because of the clouds. So for now, we will grab something to eat, and then, yeah, I think the day is already over, and I see you tomorrow. So, see you then.
Okay,
good morning, my friends, from the next day. So I've just gotten up. It's around 6:30 a.m. The sun will rise in around 40 to 50 minutes, I believe, and I'm heading out to the dunes now. And yeah, I see what I can do there. So basically the Maspalomas dunes are this famous, huge beach area with desert-like dunes, stuff like that. The sun will rise, as I said, in about 50 minutes, and I think it's going to be amazing to watch the sunrise there. It is a little bit overcasted. We have like 10% rain chance here right now, but when I look at the ocean, I see clear sky, and I hope the sun will light up the clouds beautifully that are overhead right now. And I'm going out now. I have my drone with me and my normal camera, obviously, and let's see what we can do there. So stay tuned. So these are basically the first shots of the day. We just approached the sunrise in about 15 to 20 minutes now, and I'm headed out to the dunes, as I said, and you can see I tried to frame it right now. The sky looks pretty cool. It's not lighted up like sometimes when the sun rises or sets, like in this beautiful orange and yellow colors and red colors. I don't know, maybe this will happen in a few minutes. We will see. However, I think it's pretty cool here. You have this sand and desert and dune landscape. We have this lighthouse there in the back, so this looks pretty cool. Wow, can you see that behind me right now? So the sky is actually starting to glow. You can see it, it looks absolutely amazing. I tried to find a nice spot to frame a nice composition here. It's not that easy. The dunes look pretty stunning, but it's not so easy to find a good composition because it's really monotone. But I will try to find something great now, and then I will put up my drone also, and then we will see. It looks absolutely amazing, and I'm once again so glad that I got up this early again. And let's go on first, because we have not much time left until this beautiful sunrise is over.
So as you hopefully have seen in the previous clips, it was absolutely amazing. So as far as landscape photography goes, I think this is an easy 10 of 10. But if I have one complaint, and it's not really a complaint honestly, is that there is too much. Every dune, every hill, it always looks different in any perspective. So it's quite hard to find a nice composition and go for one composition. For example, a few minutes ago when the sunrise took place, I was eager to try and find a good and beautiful composition and nice spot to take my photos. And it was not that easy to decide where to go here, honestly, because there is so much and so many possible beautiful compositions. But I think I found something which is quite good, and I have a few days to come, so I will try a few more times. But yeah, honestly, it's an amazing start to this photography journey, honestly. As I said yesterday evening, it was a little bit sad because the flight was delayed by around 30 minutes, so the sun was set when I arrived at the hotel. But yeah, I will go back to the hotel now, take a shower, take some breakfast, and then we will see what we can do here. So stay tuned and let's go.
So, after this absolutely beautiful and stunning sunrise this morning, we had to decide what to do next. And because the Canary Islands are pretty far south, but also generally speaking, it's not the best idea to take pictures of landscapes and nature during the harsh daylight and when the sun is pretty high in the sky. And on the Canary Islands especially, because it's near the equator, or nearer the equator than other famous destinations, basically all the details were blown away by the super harsh sunlight. So we decided to head out for the beach first, take a swim and just enjoy the beautiful weather while we are waiting for the sun to set a little bit. Nonetheless, I still try to take a look around once in a while to see if I can find some nice compositions where I can take pictures of. So yeah, stay tuned and let's go on first.
So it's the middle of the day right now, so the sun is at its highest point, the light is super harsh, not exactly perfect for landscape and nature photography. Nonetheless, I took out my drone, flew around a little bit here in the dunes on the beaches. I went swimming, which was pretty good, and as I said, no hurry here because harsh conditions are not the best for photographing landscapes. However, now I'm heading back to the hotel, and after that I will be going to the local volcano. And yeah, it's the highest point of the whole island, around 6,000 feet in elevation. And hopefully we get some beautiful shots there during sunset. I'm pretty excited, so yeah, let's go.
So this was part 1 of 3 of my video series about my travel to the Gran Canaria island. And next week we are going to go to the Rocco Nublo viewpoint, which is a famous rock formation nearly at the highest point of the island, and the views there during sunset were just super stunning and amazing. I was literally blown away. You will see it next week. And I will also going to visit a lot of other beautiful spots on this beautiful island. And if you have enjoyed watching this video, thank you so much for doing so. I have plenty of other videos over on my channel about photography, about nature and landscape photography and other photography related topics. So this might be for you. Feel free to check them out. I've linked a few up here somewhere around here. But for now, I wish you a great day, a great week, and I hope I see you next Friday for part 2 of this series. So thank you very much and goodbye.